Hi Beatle people, welcome back to A Beatleful Life. So today is a special day and this is a special video because today is 10 years since the first time I saw Paul McCartney in concert. August 1st, 2009, I saw him at FedEx Field in Washington, D.C., or technically Landover, Maryland. So I'm going to show you, before I get into the story time, I'm going to show you the shirt from that day that I have. Here's the front. Of course, it was his Summer Live '09 tour. And here is the back. I'm very happy that the shirt has like the date on it and everything because some of my Paul shirts don't. They just have the city and not the exact date. So this is especially cool because it's my first Paul concert shirt. So I guess I'll give a little backstory on the leading up to the concert and then talk about the actual day. So I was surprised with a ticket to the concert. I had no idea that I was going to see Paul. So it was probably, I think, a week or two before the show. We actually got these tickets really late, but we still managed to get floor seats even though they were in the back of the section on the floor. We were kind of in the middle of the floor, but the very last row of our section. So I was surprised with the ticket completely. My jaw dropped when I saw it. I had no idea that I was going to see him. So that day of the concert came very quickly. I remember a couple days prior I was listening to the Paul solo songs that I had on my iPod at the time, so that again that day came around really fast. So one thing I remember about waiting for the actual concert was that Paul came out very late. I don't know if we were ever given an explanation for that or what the reason was, if there was a flight canceled or a flight delay or something like that, or technical issues, but he was almost 2 hours late, if not 2 hours late coming on stage. So that was, obviously pretty unfortunate. I should mention I was 12 years old at the time. I don't know if I said that already. So when he did come on, I remember, well, first of all, I should mention this was my first concert ever, like not just my first Paul concert, but my first concert in general. I do remember that I thought it was very loud. So I was standing there for a long time like this with my fingers in my ears. But I eventually got used to the noise. But I do find even today I have to bring earplugs to some concerts. Like, it's strange. Like, if it's a Paul concert, I don't care about the noise level, but if it's another concert, I typically need earplugs. So I also remember, again, being 12 years old, I was obviously shorter than I am now, and I couldn't see much of anything aside from, the big jumbotrons. So I remember standing on a chair trying to get a better view, but a security guard tapped me on the shoulder and told me to get down. So whatever. So the actual concert itself, I don't remember much from it, obviously, because I was younger. It was 10 years ago. But I did find somebody uploaded the entire show to YouTube. Not all from one camera, but they edited together a bunch of segments from other people who uploaded videos from that show. So I'm happy to have that as a resource to look back on. But what I remember, one thing anyway, is Paul playing Here Today and then Dance Tonight because of the different moods of those songs. And I remember him when he was about to play Dance Tonight, he was like, okay, let's switch the mood from near suicidal. And another thing I remember is, of course, seeing Live and Let Die for the first time. My parents had prepped me in advance that there were going to be these big explosions, so I was ready. That's always still my favorite part of, one of my favorite parts anyway, of his concerts. Obviously lots of pyrotechnics going on. I don't think we stayed for the confetti cannon at the end because that was at the point where we left early to try to beat the post-concert traffic jam. But yeah, like I said, from the actual concert itself, I don't remember too much, but there is that video on YouTube. But basically, summing everything up, that night really obviously stuck with me, and I wanted to go see Paul again and again. I saw him the following year, 2010, I saw him 2011, and then 13, 15, 16, 17. I've seen him 8 times total, which I'm very, very grateful for. I'm very lucky to live in an area that he likes to come to a lot. On that note, though, I should say I didn't get a chance to see him on the Freshen Up tour. He didn't come to this area, the Northeast, for whatever reason, but hopefully next time. So I also want to mention, even though this isn't technically part of this video subject, I want to mention I got tickets to see Ringo again. I'm going to see him at the Bethel Woods Center for the Arts on the 16th of this month. I have lawn seats, so not actual seats in the amphitheater, but seats on the lawn, which is fine. I'm just happy to be going because I didn't think I was going to see him this year. I thought that show was sold out, but some seats opened up last minute, so that was good. So that's coming up just in like a little over 2 weeks. So I'll definitely do a video on that, whether it's a vlog or a experience video afterwards. Not sure yet. But anyhow, getting back to this anniversary here, I can't believe that it's been 10 years since I first saw Paul. I'm just really grateful to have seen him 8 times, and I love, you know, looking back at all the photos of, you know, the concerts and everything. And on that note, I think I'm gonna include at the end of this video a montage of pictures and videos from you know, not only the first time I saw Paul, but all the times after that. So that's gonna do it for today's video. So I want to say thank you very much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things like this. I will put the link to my blog and social media in the description if you want to check those out. And as always, have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye-bye.
You was glad you came along, that you were here today. For your advice, so live and let die. This moment to be free.